Well, CoastLife, we've introduced you to so many incredible people that live right here on Delmarva. And when you think Rosie the Riveter, you think the poster, you think we can do it. But you know, Rosie the Riveter was also a role that many women played during World War II. And our field correspondent, Spencer Tober, had a chance to sit down and chat with a real-life Rosie the Riveter.
I know, I have to tell you, and Delmarva, I have to tell you about my new favorite person.
Aww.
All right, so Philadelphia, it's the 1940s, the world is at war, and Annie Margaret, or Marge, she is so cute, I'm telling you, and she was a seamstress, right? The factory where she was making, and get this, she was making ladies' underwear, lingerie.
Someone has to make it.
Amazing.
Someone has to do it.
But as a result of the War Production Act that President FDR enacted, she ended up making soldiers' uniforms. All right, her contribution to the war and the contribution that so many other women had to take up the place of the workforce. You know what? Marge can tell you a lot better than I can. And as a special treat, Paige, Leah, and Delmarva, can we wish her a happy 100th birthday?
Yeah, girl.
Yes. Yeah. Happy 100th years,
Happy birthday, Marge.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
During World War II, Marge loved her husband James so much she was willing to go to war with him, if only she could.
So when they got ready to take him away, his parents, I think it was his mother, said, "You can't go." So I had to turn around because I was going with them. I don't know where they were going. They were taking him back home to Greensboro. I don't know what for, but that's where he was going. And I think that was the last I saw him.
So he went away for 5 years.
And they told me that I couldn't go.
When fighting was not an option for Marge and many other women, Rosie the Riveter became an allegorical figure, exemplifying the tenacity, the independence and strength of all women who replaced men in the workforce, building cars and planes, growing the food, sewing clothing and uniforms that kept Allied forces strong.
She got employed at Rifkin's, which assisted a company that assisted with the war effort, doing buttons and stuff like that on uniforms and different things with the uniforms. Many men were going out to war. Her husband was a World War II vet as well as a Korean War veteran. So a lot of men had left the workforce in the United States and went to Europe and all over the world to fight.
The war is over, though every generation sees new conflict, and even those who are blessed to come home may not feel their fight is over.
I believe that there should be enough social services for them when they come back home, and the families to have supports while their loved ones are away. I think that's very important. I'm sure that when you're coming back from a situation, you need some help with de-escalating. So I think that supports, and we should never forget, and we should never take it lightly what people give up for this country.
It's done, it's over, it's done. I heard we did a good job.
We're not the only ones who recognize the work Marge did in service of her country.
Your service during World War II is nothing short of extraordinary. You demonstrated an incredible, selfless commitment to our country as a Rosie the Riveter, providing uniforms for our troops overseas. I know I speak for many others in thanking you for your service and for everything you did to shatter ceilings for the many women who walk in your footsteps today. Annie Margaret, happy birthday. I hope the future holds blessings for you to equal the strength and inspiration you have shared with us. Sincerely, Christopher Coons, United States Senator. Really?
That's you.
Well.
So Marge and her husband have given, along with so many countless others, their time, their careers, and even their lives so that we would know freedom. Marge has done so much more than anyone has ever asked of her, so that now she can really enjoy her time spending it with family and doing what she loves most. Play us out.